Well, hello there. I am back, and today we are going to take a look at the weekend that Glitter and Lasers had. Will we hit all of the notes? No, but we'll hit some of the high ones. Anyway, let's get started out right away with this one.
I just wanted you to all see how beautiful my hair was this morning.
It's lovely, Glitter. You should really show us more of this day-to-day hair routine you have here because we all want to take notes. Anyway. Next, over on Viking Princess Lifts, she was showing us how to train your grip strength. And it's basically hold on to heavy shit until you literally can't take it anymore. Yeah, sure, yep, that's how you do it. But also, peep the new knee brace, that wonky knee. Uh-oh. All right, this one I have muted, but it's a new log press PR of 135. Let's watch. Okay, gets it up. There you go. Rolls it up. Nice. Pushes it up. Not terrible. Okay. Not terrible. She's very wrapped, though. Not everything is perfect. I think she's trying to say is that not everything as perfect. Bag throws are 8 officially my nemesis. I think what Glitter is saying is not everything is perfect. Bag throws are officially my nemesis. I think that's how it translates. But let's watch her do this. And then I'm going to give her some pointers. They'll swing, and oh. Okay, so you got to really get a rhythm going. Get a rhythm going. Sit back into those hips. Really use that whole body and then pop, drive through, right? Explode through the ground. Glitter is terrible at grounding. She is absolutely terrible at feeling her feet and her body dig into that ground and then explode out. Now, the reason I know so much about grounding is one, weightlifting, and two, I was also a softball pitcher for many years. I still coach, teach, all those things, right? And it's very important to be able to feel your feet in the ground and explode and put your body in the best position to explode and carry force from beginning to end. Build the force, release the force. And it's all about timing. And that's how bag throws are. It's all about timing. You got to have the right rhythm, the right force, the right drive. It has to be one continuous flow and transfer that energy from ground through you, right? Does that make sense? Okay. You're welcome. Anyway, continue. He's telling her, no. Okay. Bought this protein cookie dough from Twisted Dogus on a whim on Black Friday. 77 calories, 10 grams of protein per serving. Am I going to check their site to see if the holiday flavors are still in stock? Yes, I am. Was this the one that she got like that giant box? No, that was muffins. Holy shit. So we have muffins, we have pizza, and now we have cookie dough. That's amazing. Totally not processed. This must be natural cookie dough from the earth. Is there a cookie dough plant or tree that I'm missing? Because I'd really like to enjoy some cookie dough. I'm sorry. I understand that not every part of our diet is going to be natural or, whole foods, but God bless America. Do we need muffins, cookie doughs, like pizzas? Do we have to have all the good shit? We could just have some. I don't know. And also 10 grams of protein for this? No. 10 is not enough. 10 is not enough. Come on now. You'd have to eat a lot of these to hit your protein goal. All right, this one is also muted as well because the minute she put this up in her stories on Instagram, I knew it was all downhill from here. Like I just had this feeling in my bones that anytime that something doesn't go right and she gets blasted for it, she tries to redirect and say, look over here. Like, don't look at that, look over here. So I knew she was going to pop off. That's what she always does. Like, something will blow up in her face, and then she'll start fighting with people in the DM. She'll start blowing up. So this is how it goes. Good fucking morning, glitter gremlin. Okay? Beautiful. Today's goal, be the kind of positive that annoys miserable people. You can still tell the fun suckers to fuck off, but do it with jazz hands. Keep spreading your sunshine, my friend. Amazing. And then she goes into this story of what if I can't go through this again? And then this lovely lady cuts the top off a tree, says, look, it grew back 10 times better. Okay, yeah. Until the very end, we can keep pursuing, right? We get it. Thank you, Glitter. Thank you for that positive. I did like this message, but I know why she's saying it. She's mad that her Amazon medical thing didn't go over well. And so now she's firing back because she can't comment under that post because her sponsorship won't like that. They won't like her being negative under those posts. So she has to do it somewhere else. Let the games begin. I also have this one muted. My goals for the rest of 2025. Yeah, it's just staying alive. Underneath here, look, can this year just be over, please? Oh, I love that freeze frame up there. Also, I get the upgraded life package of 26. No, you can't. My goal is for you to zip your pants before you come out on the internet. That's my goal. But that's an excellent freeze frame. Excellent, excellent. Oh my God. Next, she tried to distract herself with a little cooking, stewing up some more apples before they go bad. Here's how I make them. And then she puts the whole thing in there, brown sugar to taste, all the things, right? Okay, great. Apples. Not mad about apples. Do you? This is where the real fun begins, my friends. Buckle up. Someone says, just eat some chicken. Oh my fucking God. All you eat is protein candy. No wonder you're enormous. Oh, goodness. Now, me personally, I would not jump into someone's DMs and say that, but whatever. Genuine question. Why do you care what I eat? Okay, I'm going to answer. We care about what you eat because you are saying that you are body recomping and you are doing all these things and you're managing your lipedema and your life is just going wonderfully, but leaving out the fact that you're on a GLP-1 for months and months and months again. Amazing. You're shilling products like this Amazon medical thing. Come on, girl. What are you doing? Okay, anyway, better question. Why don't you care what you eat? Aren't you sick of being super morbidly obese? You're on a GLP-1 blowing out your joints, pretending to be a strong woman, but you still have to use the hello, it's ready scale. Shocking that people who see your content where all you talk about is your changing body, yet you look the same as you did pre-liposuction botch jobs. Honestly, I think you should care more about yourself, your food, your luxury apartment that you treat like a depression trash can than your stupid capitalistic SpawnCon and what your fake ass followers will engage with. You seem miserable and your gum disease is getting really, oh my God. Shout out to my fake ass followers. Thanks for believing in me. Glitter, she fucking read you, girl. I mean, she was a little spicier than I would choose to be, but damn, she hit all the high notes, didn't she? Fuck. I think the biggest thing is like, Glitter, I'm going to tell you right now, people don't like being lied to. And just because you mentioned you were on a GLP one time in a comment section of a video on one platform to your millions of followers who don't read the whole entire comment section does not mean you did not lie. You definitely left it out. You left it out big time. And people don't like that. People don't like being lied to. Okay? You did this. You did this. Nobody told you not to lie. Like, you have no more burnable fat. Are you going to tell us that wasn't a lie or it was a lie? Hello? Okay. I can't read the top. What does that say? Don't open yourself up for judgment by showing yourself eating fucking protein candy on a daily basis and act surprised when people have opinions about that shit. You'll never be an athlete eating processed whey, protein, and xylitol. I can never say that word. You can't outrun a shit diet, Anna. Seems obvious to everyone but you and your body, which is apparently a separate entity. Tell us more about your mysterious flare-ups and chronic illness, but not before you also show yourself eating 7 servings of highly processed protein cookie dough. Wouldn't it be so sweet if you actually fit in that size 3X clothes you paint on yourself daily? Imagine. Wow, I just don't understand. And then glitters. I can't. Hold on. All this laughing is making my coughing flare up. This girl just read her. Oh God. Oh, I have to recover. Wow, I just don't understand why all of this is so important to you. I'm not perfect, I openly admit that, but why you care is still pretty unclear to me. We care because you're profiting off of lies. You have a life that many wish they could have. Thousands of women who have lipedema wish that they could afford to have the surgeries and the care that you had. Thousands of people wish they had access to medical teams like you do. Thousands of people wish that they had a beautiful apartment to come home to. But instead, you lie about all of it. Like, they watch you trash dump your apartment that's given to you by your subscribers, basically. Okay? They watch you eat processed bullshit after getting liposuction. They watch you compete in strong woman. Well, not compete yet, but practice strong woman while simultaneously declaring you have autoimmune disorders, Ehlers-Danlos, and all these things. You are portraying a life that many people cannot achieve. And this is what happens when the straw that breaks the camel's back, when you lie and omit once again that you were on a GLP-1. Glitter is totally doing the don't look at the Amazon failure and the fact that I'm on a GLP-1. Look over here. Look over here at this. She doesn't want you talking about the elephant in the room. And this time it's not her. It's the GLP-1. So thank you to my mod, Jarella, who caught these for me, because they might still be up there. I haven't checked, but like I said, my whole house has been kind of going through it this weekend. And, Anna always picks the greatest weekends to pop off when I'm like out of town or sick. But it's fine. Don't worry. I'll power through. Even without a personal assistant or somebody to film me, I will power through. All right, this one with her smug ass face says, the point of the last series of messages isn't that I'm hurt. Yeah, we know you're trying to distract from the GLP-1 bombshell and the bombing of the Amazon sponsorship. We're not stupid. Tuck that chin in too. Chin be gone. You must have sprayed a little, huh? The point is that person went off on me over and over and could never explain why it mattered to them. Because they were letting it all out, Glitter. They were letting out all their frustrations with you. They're tired of the lies. You're portraying a life that people can achieve because you're leaving out the details. You omit little details and show us just the highlight reel. And then the only time you show us weaknesses or problems are ones that you can control the narrative around. So they don't make you look like a failure. They just dabble in the realm of relatability. Anyway, each time I asked, they redirected the conversation to insult me more. They couldn't explain why they consumed all this information about me. They consume it because people like to watch people who lie. Once people get a sniff of a lie, they are latched on because people don't like people who lie. End of. This is why people are thrilled with real crime and true crime documentaries, because they want to figure it out. They want to find out why people suck. That's why. They couldn't justify it. I just did. They couldn't give me an explanation of why they spent hours researching me. I just did. Because it's not justifiable. Yes, it is. Healthy, well-grounded people don't relentlessly obsess over things they hate. Healthy, well-grounded people don't lie on the internet for money. Allegedly. They change them when they can, or they move on to something else. So you think that your audience is to blame. You think that all of us should just take what you spoon feed us and ignore reality and just let you live in your delusion and not say anything back. So is that what you think about politicians too? I'm saying because they're public figures as well. Do you think that politicians should just be able to spoon feed us whatever they think, and we should just not research on our own and not, live in reality just because they say so? Oh, so you want people just to see your content and just keep moving if they don't like it. Okay. Apply that to everything else in your life. What if you see someone at the grocery store and they're doing something wrong to a kid? Just, I don't like it. Move on. I know those are two drastically different things, but you can't live life so passively. When something is not right, I want people around me to be the ones who will call it out. I don't want to be the person that just scrolls by. I want to be the person who's willing to say, no, you're wrong. That's a lie. That's not right. I will never be the passive person. And you know what? The woman in your DMs, was she a little harsh? Sure. But she's echoing a lot of the things that we say. And she sounds like she finally had enough. She was not cruel. She was being honest. She was being blunt. Good for her. People who say stuff like this are stuck in their own hell. I feel for them. How do you know she's stuck in her own hell? How do you know that? You don't know anything about her. She's not the one who puts her life online. You are. You're the one who puts your life online and then complains about being lonely and miserable and all these things. And then people try to offer you help and you shit on them. There are so many amazing things to be happy about. I hope they find some. I hope you do too, Anna. I hope you find something to be truly happy about and not just, pretending to be happy about. It'd be pretty cool. All right, so the next one. Also, if you find yourself obsessing over something you hate, my advice would be to immediately start thinking about the reasons you love something else. No, 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 no. No one hates you. I don't hate you. The other reactors who watch you don't hate you. All right, so the next one. Also, if you find yourself obsessing over something you hate, my advice would be to immediately start thinking about the reasons you love something else. No, 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 no. No one hates you. I don't hate you. The other reactors who watch you don't hate you. We just think you're spewing BS all over the internet and we're here to say something about it. Because like I said previously, I am not the type to sit down and just let people keep spewing. I'm the type who speaks up. No sheep, okay? No sheep. Absolutely not. Never. Never a sheep. Thank you. I do this all the time. I don't love how some people talk about me online, so I don't consume that content, which that's fair for her. She doesn't have to. I instead actively make time in my day to do arch animal videos. What? Every time I have to block people, I make sure to spend time right after responding to my comments and commenting on strangers' posts. I don't let the hate linger. I find a way to move on. It will kill you if you don't. Okay, Anna, how about instead of worrying about all the hate online or actively avoiding any kind of criticism or people who are trying to just offer their life advice versus the shit that you put up, why don't you actively reflect? Look at the things that you're posting online and see if you are the problem. Because when thousands of people are saying you are the problem, you might be part of the problem, Anna. You might be. There are so many other plus size influencers out here who don't get the pushback that you do. I mean, look at the plus size park hoppers. Yeah, I'm sure they get stupid troll comments about being fat. That's just life. I mean, hell, there's beautiful women and who get trolled to death as well. If you put yourself online, you're gonna get shitty people. But the plus size park hoppers don't get the pushback that you do. Like, they're not putting their entire lives online. They're not saying that they're miserable and fat, yet still traveling to the parks. And, the minute they start doing that, they will get pushback. But you can be plus size and be on the internet and still get some respect. Okay? Just like you can be, healthy, you can be, the internet is open to all. It's how you act on it. That's what you get. You will get what you put out there, right? You will get what you give. And I'm sorry that you don't like what you're getting back out of your audience, but you created your audience. You draw in the people who are watching someone spew bullshit. God, I'm sorry, my words are very chaotic today because again, still recovering from this sickness and it's hard to put my words together because it's never her. It's never Glitter's fault. Never. It's everyone else. It's everyone else. Next, she put up this one. Oh, fuck off, Anna. This is why people care. It's the blatant lying. I'm a 2X now. No, you're not. Again, people have eyes. An oversized, stretchy 2X that fits you like a sausage casing. It's not the same as fitting into a 2X. I'm done. Block me if you want. Rant about being attacked by a big, nasty meanie if you want. But I'm done seeing your nonsense all over my For You page. And then she put a sticker. Frank's a lot. Sausage casing look good on me. Ma'am, that's not a sausage casing, that's a hot dog. Big difference. Sausage casing is a lot tighter. Hot dogs are not like that. No. No. Also, I like how she edited out her whole body because we know that hot dog bun would not cover where her hips are. Absolutely not. She put her head and legs on this hot dog because her candy juicy thighs, her thickums, would be larger than that fucking hot dog bun. So, you're welcome. Anyway, clearly this person has some kind of connection to Anna where they've spoken before or something, because Anna really goes back and forth. Usually with Anna, it's like a one sentence and she's done, or she just blocks you. I've had so many followers email me of like, look, Anna blocked me, Anna blocked me, Anna blocked me. I said this and she just straight up blocked me, or she basically told me, no, thanks, but no thanks for your opinion, and then blocked me. This one she goes back and forth with. So I'm going to guess this is someone she's had some kind of contact with. I could be totally wrong. But again, Anna, sausage casing is correct. I'm sorry, it is. Just because you can put it on your body does not mean it fits. And finally, she finished up with, I'm a 2X and at least half your size. People follow you because you're a fucking joke and make us feel better about ourselves. Simple as that. Ooh, that's not my follower, but it's close. In order to increase the joy of the internet, I now wear a size small. I'm 7 feet tall and can do a triple back tuck. I will not be taking additional questions this time. That's fine, Glitter. We know you live in delusion. It's fine. It's the whole point. And I knew this is how you'd respond, because don't look at my Amazon fuck up and my GLP-1. Just look over here at me being in a sausage casing. We know. Deflection. We get it. We're not brand new. Thank you, though, for proving our point. No, really, I'm done being sassy. It's fun for a bit, but then I get bored. Like, there's way more interesting things in the world. For example, it's anyone else Swidgif dispatches from elsewhere on Netflix. I'm hooked. I don't know what that word is. Swidgif? Swatchif? Swatching? Swatching? Switching? I don't know. And of course, we end the day with food. Of course, who doesn't spend their entire Sunday fighting with people on the internet and then end it with a good old-fashioned pancake stack? I don't know what possessed me to try and make sugar-free Japanese pancakes when I have never made anything like this before in my life, but here I am. The first batch was a little too eggy, which means that I might not have steamed them properly. The second batch, I upped the temp a bit and was very particular about the added water. Those came out like money. I can't believe I actually made these. Now that I know a little tricks to them, I can't wait to make them again. God, her English. Whew. Her punctuation game is weak. Anyway, to wrap up this entire thing, Anna is big mad that the Amazon post did not blow up. She's big mad that she has a wonky knee in the gym and she's not getting the gains that she once was. The PRs are slowing down. The Amazon thing was a flop. Everyone's pointing out the fact that she did not make it clear that she was on a GLP-1, and now she's angry. This is always what happens. She finally gets caught in a lie, even if it's lying by omission. You know, people are saying, well, she said it in a comment, like under a post. When you have multiple platforms and you are talking about health, you have to be transparent about certain things. If you're going to promote health on here and be remember, Anna declared herself the lipedema girl guidebook. If you are going to declare yourself the guidebook for such a vulnerable group of women, you have to be transparent. And she's not. And she got caught. And now she's angry. And apparently hungry. Anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing Monday. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
Are you tired of taking selfies from only one angle? Sick of pretending that scarf is just part of the outfit? Exhausted from holding your breath like you're blowing out birthday candles just to define that jawline? Well, do we have the product for you? Introducing Chin Be Gone, the world's first and only double chin disappearing spray. Just spritz, lift, and strut your way into a brand new jawline. Why do you need Chin Be Gone? Glad you asked. Zoom meeting at 8? Spray it. Run at a Target to fuck it up? Spray it twice. Eating at Nando's but still want to look snatched? Chin Be Gone supports you, your dreams, and your cheese consumption. How does it work? Through our patent, absolutely not questionable formula called Jaw Tech. Chin Be Gone creates the illusion of a sculpted jawline by doing, well, something. We'll let the scientists explain it.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
Act now because your chin deserves a happily ever after.